Extracts from the book Word Lover's Delight. Uh, a new phrase that I have coined is a lugubrious lamox. Lugubrious means very sad, and a lamox is a clumsy, inept person. So, lugubrious lamoxes sounds very funny. I think it will describe all those people who mistakenly believe that by hoarding a lot of wealth, they will gain a lot of security, and ultimately, anyway, they will learn and very sadly, they will have to learn that nothing is going to save them, and the only thing is knowledge that everything here is perishable. So don't become a lugubrious lamox. Nelson Mandela's quote: "No one is born hating another person. None of us are born hating anybody because of the color of the skin or his background or his religion. People must learn to hate. In fact, they must be taught to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love too. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite." Words are the most powerful drug used by mankind. Rudyard Kipling. Words are the most powerful drug used by mankind. Absquatulate. Absquatulate. To leave quickly. Decamp or flee. Abulia. Abulia. Inability to make decisions. Uh, the first symptom of a person's mental breakdown is his abulia at the workplace. Mental breakdown. The symptom is abulia, inability to make decisions. Addled, confused or befuddled. Adumbrate, to vaguely foreshadow or outline. Adumbrate. Afflatus, afflatus, divine inspiration, supernatural suggestion. Afflatus is divine inspiration. Agulast, Agulast, Agelast, a person who doesn't laugh. If you describe somebody, her boss was such an agilast that trying to joke with him was a lost cause. Agilast means a person who doesn't laugh. Agelast, agilast. Apoplectic, very angry. Apoplectic. He was so apoplectic that his face became purple with anger. Arrogate, to claim without right. Arrogate means to claim without any right. Arriviste, arrivist, Arrivist, one who has recently acquired a high position but is not respected. Ataraxia is peace of mind, Ataraxia, but the word sounds as if, the word has a sound effect which indicates some conflict or problem. So anyway, ataraxia means peace of mind. Huh? I usually leave. I don't carry my cell phone around so that so that I can achieve some measure of ataraxia in my life, peace of mind. Atrabilious, very morbid and gloomy. Atrabilious, very morbid and gloomy. Badinage is banter. Bailiwick means a person's talent. My bailiwick is in English. Banausic means dull and routine. Banausic. Banausic, dull and routine. After years of Banausic teaching, barratry, groundless persistent lawsuits. Barratry, barratry, groundless persistent lawsuits. Lawyers involved in barratry must be suspended from the practice of law. Beatitude is extreme joy. Beatitude means extreme joy. Bemire means to cover with mud. The soldiers bemired themselves as a camouflage. Billingsgate, vulgar language. Billingsgate, vulgar language. Blandishment is flattery. Blandishment is flattery. Words are a lens. to focus one's mind. Ayn Rand. Words are a lens to focus one's mind. Bibulous, fond of drinking alcohol. Bombinate, to buzz. The computers bombinate if they are left on for too long. Create a buzzing sound. This is a funny word. Bombinating. Making a continuous buzzing noise. Bombinate. Bombinating. Boodling. Boodle, to bribe. To boodle means to bribe. Blatherskite means a babbling fool. Blatherskite is a babbling fool. Brinkmanship, pushing a dangerous situation to the limit. Brinkmanship, pushing a dangerous situation to the extreme limit. Bristly, Bristly, very irritable. Brabbling, to brabble, Brabble, argue over something petty. Bromidic is stale or cliched. Bumptious. Bumptious means very crudely self confident. Bumptious. Hmm? Unable to listen to his bumptious conversation, I cut off the call. Crudely self confident, bumptious fellow. Bunkum is insincere talk or nonsense. Caliginous, dark and gloomy. Caliginous, dark and gloomy. When I use a word, Humpty Dumpty said in a rather scornful tone, it means just what I choose it to mean, neither more nor less. Lewis Carroll. Cadging means to beg. Cadg. Cadge means to beg. Camarilla. Camarilla. Camarilla is a secret group of advisors. Secret group of advisors is Camarilla. Imagine if you have lots of camels trying to advise you and say advice to you and say something in your ear. They are a group of advisors. Camarilla. Calumniate is to slander. Uh, Calvus means bald. Canard is a rumor. Canorous means very musical, mellifluous. Capacious is spacious and roomy. Caprice is an abrupt, unpredictable thought or action or a sudden change of mind. Catafalque is a coffin platform. Catafalque, a coffin platform. The casket was put on the decorated catafalque. A coffin platform is called a catafalque. Caterwauling is to cry very loudly. Caterwaul, cry loudly. Celerity is speed. Choleric is easily irritable. Easily irritable, choleric temper. Cerebration is thinking. Cerebration is thinking. A cicerone is a tourist guide. Cicerone. Cicerone is a tourist guide. Cineast, a movie expert. Cineast. Cineast, a movie expert. Cineast, a movie expert. The cineast example, the cineast was able to predict most of the Oscar winners. Cineast means a movie expert. Are you one? Claptrap, insincere words. Conative, purposeful. Conative. Conative means purposeful. His conative demeanor enabled him to gain one promotion after another. Conative, purposeful. Conative, Conative, purposeful. Concatenation is a chain of events. Concatenation is a chain of events. Concomitant is current. Condign means fitting or appropriate. Confabulate is to informally chat. Congeries. Congeries is a collection or a mound of something. Congeries. Congeries. Collection or a mound. Contumelious is rudely contemptuous. Uh, Man does not live by words alone, despite the fact that sometimes he has to eat them. Coruscant, coruscating, glittering. Coruscate, to reflect bright light. Coruscating performance means brilliant. A severe fear of clowns is called coulrophobia. Coulro, coulrophobia, coulrophobia. He has coulrophobia and therefore he is unable to eat at McDonald's. You see, in McDonald's you have a clown sitting on a bench. So if you have coulrophobia, that means severe fear of clowns. Coxcomb, a conceited fool. Coxcomb. Coxcomb is a conceited fool. Cozen means to cheat. Craven is cowardly. Crepuscular is twilight. Crepuscular, twilight. Fear of pumpkins is cucurbitophobia. Cucurbitophobia, fear of pumpkins. Uh, to defenestrate, throw out of a window, toss out of a window. I defenestrated his clothes because they were stinking. Toss out of a window. Degage, D-E-G-A-G, degage, laid back. And leading a degage lifestyle. In Hyderabad, we are addicted to a degage lifestyle. D-E-G-A-G, very laid back, very casual. Demarche, D-E-M-A-R-C-H-E. Demarche means a plan or strategy. Demarche is a plan or strategy. Disambiguate, to make sense by rephrasing or choosing a different set of words. Example, he disambiguated his previous statement to prevent a misunderstanding. Disambiguate, to make sense by rephrasing. Discomfit means to embarrass. Dishabille, dressing carelessly. Dishabille. Distraught is distracted or inattentive. A ditherer is one who cannot take a decision. Dovish, D-O-V-I-S-H, preferring a peaceful solution to a fight. A dovish person, like Manmohan Singh perhaps. Dovish means preferring peaceful solutions to a fight. Doddering, very feeble. Draconian is very harsh. Dragoon means to force. Dyspeptic is crabby, pessimistic. Dysphoria is a state of unease. Euphoria is great of joy. Dysphoria is state of unease. Eclat, E-C-L-A-T. The T is silent. Eclat, a brilliant show of success. Eclat, brilliant show of success. Ebullient, full of enthusiasm. Ebullient, full of enthusiasm. Audacious, ravenous. Effete, useless, decadent. Leading an effete life. Decadent. Effete also means totally without any energy or utterly useless. Elan, E-L-A-N, enthusiasm. Elan is enthusiasm. Eidetic, photographic visual imagery. And some people are blessed with an eidetic memory. Visual, photographic imagery. Photographic memory. Embonpoint, embonpoint. The T is silent. Embonpoint, plump. Very plump. What if everything is an illusion and nothing exists? In that case, I definitely overpaid for my carpet. Woody Allen. Equable, tranquil, not easily agitated. Equable means tranquil, not easily agitated. Equanimity is composure of mind and temperament. Equipoise is balance. Ergophobia, fear of work. Ergophobia, E-R-G-O, fear of work. His ergophobia grew stronger as his boss became more and more demanding. Epigon, E-P-I-G-O-N-E, a lowly imitator. A lowly imitator. Uh, Espy, the act of observing. Esculent, fit to be eaten. Esurient, ravenous, greedy. Exoteric, popular, commonplace for the common man. Exoteric opposite is esoteric. Fascinorous, extremely evil. The fascinorous woman, the fascinorous man. Facinorous, extremely evil. Facultative, elective. Facultative courses. You should take a few facultative courses. That means elective. That means you choose facultative, elective. Fantasticate, to make so remarkable that it seems unreal. To fantasticate. The movie fantasticated the true story with wild embellishments. Festal is festival. Feral means wild. Fecund is very fertile, able to have babies. Feckless means uncaring and lazy. Flummery, empty compliment. Flummery, empty compliments. Flagitious, criminally evil. Flagitious is criminally evil. Fey, F-E-Y, mystical, unnatural. Filching, to take something of little value, stealing. Filching means steal, F-I-L-C-H. Filigree, anything fragile. Filigree is actually metal work, plated decorations made with metal wires. Fillip, a stimulating addition. Fillip means a thrust or a boost. Flanner, F-L-A-N-E-U-R. Flanner means an idler who doesn't work. Frippery, flashy clothes. Frippery, F-R-I-P-P-E-R-Y. Flashy clothes. Froward, disobedient. Froward means disobedient. Frowsy, very dirty, rancid, unkempt. Fulginous, sooty or murky. Fuliginous actually. F-U-L-I-G-I-N-O-U-S. Fuliginous fish tank. Desperately needs cleaning. That means it is very dark and murky. Fuliginous. Fulminating, attacking verbally. Fulminate, attack verbally. Gainsay, to refute, to deny. A gold brick is one who doesn't work. Gewgaw, flashy trinkets. Hector, a tormentor. The Hector would intimidate his classmates. Torment. To Hector means to torment. Hokum, H-O-K-U-M, gibberish, nonsense. Imbroglio, spelling is I-M-B-R-O-G-L-I-O. Imbroglio, an intricate misinterpretation or disagreement. Implacable, incapable of pacification, relentless. Implacable means relentless or incapable of pacification. The implacable boxer would not let his opponent rest. Infradig, going against one's dignity. Infradig. Insalubrious, unfavorable to health. Insuperable, impossible to exceed or outdo. Inure, to acclimate to hardship. Inured means becoming insensitive, indifferent to especially something very negative. Irreproachable, impossible to find fault with. Irreproachable conduct, you can't find fault with that. Invidious, intending to cause animosity and offensive. Invidious means offensive. Junoesque, Junoesque, Junoesque. Regal, relating to female beauty in honor of the goddess Juno. She possessed a Junoesque presence that drew the attention of all the people. Junoesque is a word describing female beauty in honor of the goddess Juno. Quetching about life. K-V-E-T-C-H. Chronically complaining, moaning about life. We're fed up of your quetching. K-V-E-C-H or K-V-E-T-C-H. Lambent, touching lightly or flickering. Latitudinarian, tolerant of many views. I think I'm a latitudinarian. That means very tolerant of many views. Logy, L-O-G-Y, lethargic. Logy is a noun which means lazy, lacking mental or physical vigor, lethargic. Loutish behavior is awkward, clumsy, oafish. Lucre, L-U-C-R-E, financial achievement or gain. A lummox is a very clumsy, inelegant, inept person. Lumpen, L-U-M-P-E-N, disenfranchised or dispossessed, very low. Macabre, macabre means gruesome and horrifying, ghastly. Machinate, to plan with evil intention. Machinate, plan with evil intention. Magniloquent, speaking pompously. Malarkey, silly talk. Malinga, faking sickness to avoid work. Manse, MANSE, a large residence of a parson. Maunder, ramble foolishly, maundering, MAUNDER, rambling foolishly. A milksop is a weak person. Miasma, toxic or perilous atmosphere. Miasma, toxic or perilous atmosphere. Milk toast, a milksop or an unassertive person, a pushover. A weak-willed person who can be pushed over. Milk toast. Moribund, on the verge of death. Moribund is on the verge of death. Mufti, civilian clothing worn by someone who is usually in uniform. Mufti, policeman in mufti, means civilian clothing. Mythomania is excessive lying. Mythomania, Mythomania, excessive lying. Mythomania. Your mythomania will get you into trouble. Mythomania, excessive lying, telling lies too much. None such, Nonesuch, that means without any parallel, non-parallel. Numinous, spiritual. Numinous, spiritual. A numinous experience is a spiritual experience. Numinous. Objurgate means to harshly reprimand. Obfuscate means to muddle, to make difficult to understand, confuse. Obloquy is abusive language. The visiting team had to deal with obloquies from the hometown crowd. Obloquy, abusive language. Obsequies, Obsequies, rites of the deceased at funerals. Obsequious, showing complacence in servitude, slavish behavior. Oleaginous, Oleaginous, oily, insincere in flattery, very sycophantic behavior. Unctuous can be a synonym. Unctuous, unctuous behavior. Ornery, irritable or unpleasant disposition. Ornery, ornery, ore narkasta, always irritable, unpleasant disposition. Owlish, Owlish, appearing solemn and wise, characteristic of an owl, like an owl, owlish behavior, appearing very solemn and wise. A peccadillo is a minor sin or wrongdoing. Peccadillo, minor sin. The only difference between a saint and a sinner is that every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Oscar Wilde. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Peccant behavior. Guilty of transgression, violation of rules. PECCANT, peccant behavior. Pejorative, tending to belittle. Derogative. Pelf, PELF, money or riches, especially when regarded negatively. Pell mell, in a recklessly hurried manner. Pell mell, recklessly hurried manner. Perambulate, walkabout, traverse through, perambulate. Peremptory, not allowing for debate, final. A peremptory remark is a final. Peremptory can also mean dominating. When choosing between two evils, I always like to try the one that I have never tried before. Mae West. Pettifoggery. I'm fed up of all this pettifoggery. Arguments over petty matters. Arguments over petty matters is called pettifoggery. 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 Pettish means ill-tempered, showing irritation. Pettish. Fatic. Phatic. Fatic. Conveying sociability instead of informational speech. The people greeted each other with such fatic phrases as good day, good morning, hi, how are you? All these are fatic phrases conveying sociability. Philippic, a denunciating outburst, a screed or a harangue or a diatribe. That's called a philippic. Picaresque, characteristic of rogues, rogue figure. Picaro is a rogue. Picaroon is a criminal. Picaroon. Pinniped, mammal with limbs adapted for aquatic life. Seal, for example, a seal is a pinniped. Some scientists put pinnipeds such as seal in the same taxonomic group as dogs. A pinniped, Pinniped, a mammal with limbs adapted for aquatic life. Preponderant, having superseding importance, preponderant, having superseding importance. Popinjay, that's a funny word. Popinjay, popinjays, a very arrogant, conceited, and extremely talkative person. All these popinjays. Propound, to advise or suggest. Propound also can mean to put forward a theory. Quiddity, Quiddity. Quiddity means the authentic essence of a thing that sets it apart. The quiddity of something means the essence of that thing. Putative means thought to be, presumed, alleged. Uh, she or he is the putative heir of this fortune, thought to be. Pooch, Putsch. The pronunciation is pooch. The spelling is Putsch. A sudden attempt by a group, usually political, something like a coup, to overthrow. Quixotic. Quixotic is impulsive and irrational. Impulsive, irrational, foolishly, excessively idealistic. Quondam, Quondam, farmer. Quondam champion, farmer. Ratiocination, process of reasoning. Ratiocination, process of reasoning. Ratiocinative, marked by logic in thought. Rebarbative, invoking irritation. Rebarbative comments cause irritation, invoking irritation. Rapacious, very greedy, predatory. Renitent, showing persistent opposition. Rictus, Rictus, open mouth. Rhymos, cracking. Rhymos means making a cracking sound. A rimple is a crinkle or a crease. Rimple, crinkle. Revanchism, policies in support of regaining lost territory. Revanchism, trying to regain lost territory. Revenant is a ghost. Revenant, revenant, ghost. మేబీ ఆ నిమానిక్ కెన్ బి రవి అన్నవాడు టెనెంట్గా ఇక్కడ ఉండేవాడు చచ్చాడు దెయ్యంగా తయారాడు రెవెనెంట్ రవి గోస్ట్ రెవెనెంట్స్ రోమ్డ్ వైల్డ్ ఇన్ దిస్ హారర్ మూవీ sacerdotal relating to a priest is sacerdotal saltation an abrupt hopping movement saltation is abrupt hopping movement schadenfreude gratification in the misfortune of others scaramouche a mischievous person, a scalawag. Scaramouche, mischievous fellow. Sciolism, Sciolism, shallow or phony knowledge. Sciolism means shallow knowledge or phony knowledge. And some of these, most of these Babas are engaging always in sciolism. Scuttlebutt is a water fountain on a vessel. There was a scuttlebutt in each hallway. Scuttlebutt is a water fountain on a vessel. Scuttlebutt. Scurrilous remark, offensive or insulting. Scurrilous, offensive or insulting. Sesquipedalian, characterized by using complex words. Sesquipedalian, using very, very complex words. Shibboleth, a word or pronunciation differentiating one people from another. So something like a word which can only some people, for example, some people cannot say sha. So if you ask them to say tension, they will say tension. Then you can say, okay, this guy must be from Bihar. So because they don't usually, instead of usually, they'll say usually, or concentration instead of concentration. So a shibboleth is a word or pronunciation which will identify people. Shibboleth can also mean meaningless statements and chanting and quotations which have lost their meaning and people are simply chanting them. Sisyphean, Sisyphean, never ending. Sisyphean is never ending. Sinews, Sinews, something supplying strength or power. Sinews of war is money. People are the sinews of any organization. Sinew means muscle. Slapdash, hurried and careless. Slapdash, Slapdash. Slovenly, disorderly. Slovenly, disorderly. Swainia, Soigne, Swainia, elegant. Swainia, elegant. Those who can do, those who can't teach. Those who can't teach, teach gym. Those who can't teach gym become presidents. Woody Allen. Supererogatory, doing more than what is necessary. Superannuated, outmoded, obsolete due to age or retired. Sui generis, sui generous, Suigeneris, sui generous, distinctive, uncommon. His bizarre personality showed that he was sui generis, distinctive, uncommon. Sui generis, Suigeneris, unique, distinctive, uncommon. Sui generis. Sunder, to separate or split up, Sunder, sunder to sunder the nation, separate or split up. Tatterdemalion, a person in shabby clothes. Tatterdemalion, shabby clothed. Termagant, a brutal bullying woman. Tautology, pointless repetition of an idea using different wording. Terpsichorian, relating to dance. Thaumaturgy, magic. Tete-a-tete, private discussion, usually between two individuals. Tete-a-tete. Tin pot, a tin pot baseball field or tin pot football field. Substandard, mediocre. TINPOT, tin pot means substandard. Tin pot, substandard. Tittle tattle, gossiping. Tittle tattle, gossip. Toady, a flatterer. I don't want any yes men around me. I want everybody to tell me the truth, even if it costs them their jobs. Traduce, slander someone. Traps, to stroll around aimlessly, walk around aimlessly. Trapes. Triacly, Treacly, extremely sweet, overly sweet and sentimental. Trammel, obstruction. Trice, TRIC, extremely brief amount of time, in a moment. Troglodyte, a caveman. Triskaidekaphobia, fear of number 13. Triskaidekaphobia. Trumpery, something that has no value. Vademecum, 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 a regularly used reference material. A thesaurus is a must-have Vademecum for writers. The Bhagavad Gita is my Vademecum, something that I carry along with me, and it's a regularly used reference material. Vademecum. The spelling is Vademecum. Vellity, Vellelleity, a small wishful decision. A small wish, Vellleity. Velli టీ తాగుదామని చెప్పి ఒక చిన్న wish. Velli tea, small wish. Power does not corrupt men. Fools, however, if they get into positions of power, corrupt power. George Bernard Shaw. Power does not corrupt men. Fools, if they get into positions of power, corrupt power. Vilipend, to vilify or treat with hatred. Vilipend means to treat with hatred. Volant, having the ability to fly. Volant. He became volant after learning gymnastics, almost able to fly. Volant means able to fly. Voluptuary, one who devotes his life to extravagance and pleasure. Unabashed voluptuary, that means shamelessly devoted to life of pleasure. Welter, in a state of commotion or confused mass. Wool gathering, indulgence in leisurely daydreaming. I found there was only one way to look thin: hang out with fat people. One good way to look thin is to hang out with very fat people. Zugzwang, Sugzwang, Zugzwang, a situation during a chess game in which a player is forced into a bad move. So something like a catch-22 situation is a Zugzwang. You're forced into a bad move. A book is a gift you can open again and again. George Carlin's final quote here. The day after tomorrow is the third day of the rest of your life.